53rd Annual Grammy Awards were held in Los Angeles this past Sunday, honoring the music industry's best and brightest musicians. And while you may have been watching Katy Perry or maybe even Usher there, dozens of other artists were also nominated off camera that you didn't get to see, and we're about to meet one of them right now. The fabulous Paul Jacobs is a pipe organist extraordinaire who won a Grammy for Best Instrumental Soloist Performance for his album of Olivier Messiaen's Livre du Saint-Sacrement. I hope I said that correctly.
That was pretty good, yes.
My French is a little rusty. Paul, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
This is so cool. So it's the Grammys. It's the first one you've ever been nominated for?
Yes.
And you
yes.
won right out of the chute.
Oh, it's quite a shock. And music that I absolutely love. I recorded this disc with no intentions of ever being nominated or considered, but it's music that absolutely deserves to be heard and appreciated by as many people as possible.
Yeah, we're talking about the pipe organ.
Yes.
Now, when I think of elementary school and which instrument are you going to lug to school, for me it feels like the flute would be a good one. How did you choose the pipe organ?
Well, I think it chose me. It's hard to say how these things work out. The organ is a very complicated instrument. You're dealing with oftentimes thousands of pipes ranging in size from 32 feet to the size of a straw, and they can roar and scare the bejesus out of any listener. And
true.
This particular disc, it certainly does just that. Tell
people about this music selection, because I think it's beautiful, and obviously so does America.
Yes. Well, I often believe that ours is a culture which needs to develop more of an understanding of what music really is. It's often cast as sort of a superficial spectacle, and there's no real deep listening that is required. So part of my own passion is to press for more education and understanding of what music really is. This music is complicated. It is complex, but if one is willing to just set time aside to listen quietly and allow this gorgeous music to wash over the person, it is very moving.
All right, well, let's take a moment then and let's listen in to Paul Jacobs. That's fabulous. How many hours a day do you practice? I'm sure your Juilliard students, you're a professor there, I'm sure they ask you the same question.
Well, I expect my students at Juilliard to practice a good 4 or 5 hours a day, and that's about what I did. I like to do it if I can. At my height, I think I was up to 7 or 8, which is a lot. It's a lot of lonely hours at the keyboard.
But it sure is beautiful music. So tell me about the Grammys. You're there, you see all the stars. Was it exciting?
Well, I must admit, I actually was not in attendance.
Oh, because you did the earlier
Yes,
ceremony?
I was not in attendance, and I never expected to win. My publicist called me up at about 6 o'clock. I was in New York City.
Oh, no, you didn't even go, Paul?
I didn't even go, because I really was not expecting. And she said, "You won." I said, "You must be pulling my leg." And no, she was not. She was not.
That's fabulous. Well, it's a beautiful story. And I know you are here. Tell people about your performance coming up, because you're going to be here this weekend.
Well, we have 2 more performances. I'm playing tomorrow with the Phoenix Symphony. A marvelous work for organ and orchestra, is just splendid. And then on Sunday in Mesa.
So it's Brahms' Second Symphony, Saturday at 8 p.m., Sunday at 2 p.m., and the tickets start at $18. You can go to phoenixsymphony.org for more information. Paul, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Connie.